like some column. So I'm gonna go and go. I'm gonna go to the top view and just start using maybe use the grid and hold on the X and create like a circle. Oh, actually, let me see. I was like hiding the NURBS curves. So here's the curves. Okay, so I'm gonna do it one more time. So that snaps on the grid. Something like that. I can snap on the grid. Let's make this so I'm making it 4 of this. So this is I'm going to duplicate that, move the pivot point over here, and hold on the J key. So I made a perfect kind of like shape, symmetrical shape. So I'm going to select that, turn off the grid, and use the cut. The cut. When curves are overlapping and you press cut, it will cut all the sections. So cut. So these are gone. I mean, you could use them for something, but okay. So now I'm just gonna go ahead. So this I can actually create surface out of it. Of course, loft is it's not gonna work that well here, but you could make a poly surface out of it. But I can actually do a planar surface. Sorry, so I can go and say planar, and the planar surface can be a polygon object. You can do that. So now I have that piece. It's an approximation. It's not a very clean geometry. It's not clean geometry, but it's good for like a first reference. So that one I can reverse. I can extrude. So let me extrude that. Oh, it's I have the grid snap on. I'm like, what? Okay, some divisions. So I have this like structural component. Could be like a cable or something. And I can center the pivot point. I can actually, I want to scale it only on 2 axes. So you can see that's like some component, some detail you could use. I mean, I can actually twist it now. Deform, nonlinear twist. So you can go, it's better to go over here and it's like minus 360. So you can see like it looks like a cable. And this, I'm going to do the opposite. Twist and 360. Actually, no. What is that? And angle. Oh, start angle. Start angle 360. So yeah, so now I have like some detail. I'm gonna show more of that stuff later, but this is like just with curves, what you can do with curves. let's do a loft. Let's select this piece. So I'm gonna select that with the. If you want to move something and you still want to keep the modifier, just group it. Command G or Control G in the PC, and then move it around. So this one, I'm gonna close that curve. I'm gonna connect everything together. So I'm gonna go ahead and use curves and attach. In the attach, I connect. I don't want to blend. I want to connect and apply. So now there's stuff behind it. I'm gonna delete everything else. So that's the curve. Now here's another technique. I'm gonna duplicate that curve, move it up, scale it, modify it a little bit. I'm gonna move it again up, move it like that, move it like that side. You know, I can actually do whatever shape I want. So I'm kind of like thinking how these could connect together and create like a, you know, a sort of a shape. So if I select the bottom one and I keep selecting going upwards on the correct order, I can go and say loft. So it creates this awkward object. This is like obviously a polygon object, but it needs a lot of tessellation. You know, it needs like but not only on the U, but also on the V this time, because it has to be more organic looking shape. That's the beauty of using curves. You can do so much stuff immediately with using curves. So I'm going to stop the video here. Do you guys have any questions?